Alright, so here we have the new Prepdeck. I've been really excited to try this out ever since I saw it online. The Prepdeck itself is in here. I got this extra large container set. Sorry, my camera's all packed away from being on a trip, so you're just gonna have to watch me do this with one hand. Yeah, so I got an extra large container, which is pretty cool. Ooh, let's see if I can pull this out. Kinda, yeah, there we go. Alright. So yeah, I love that it's got all of the measurements on the side. Ooh, it's getting out of focus there. There we go. So yeah, that's going to make it a lot easier to use this, since I can just put vegetables or liquids or whatever into the container itself to measure it. So that's exciting. And it comes with a little divider. So if you don't need the whole container for your vegetables, you can just use a little bit. Another thing I think is really cool is that it comes with this bag, or you can get the bag separately. Mine came with this bag. And it's a little insulated bag. It's not super insulated, but that's fine. It's mainly for carrying the Prepdeck itself. It comes with some cute colors, looks very fashionable. And while at first I was like, why would I need a bag to bring a prep cooking thing with me? Aren't I just going to use it at home? I realized that, like, actually, I do need a bag like this, because oftentimes when I go to my partner's house, he doesn't have all of the things that I want when it comes to appliances, and the Prepdeck has a bunch of like additional bits, like graters and a mandolin and a lemon squeezer and stuff like that. Lemon juicer. You know what I'm talking about. So since he doesn't have all of those things, this would be really convenient. I could just bring the whole Prepdeck over to his house and use it there. Also, I'm thinking I could imagine using this camping, but I'm a very fancy camper. And here we have a little device prop that you could put onto your Prepdeck, so that you can then have your phone or your tablet or whatever it is that you want available, showing you your recipes, which I think is really cool. Especially as I'm starting to try to film myself cooking, it might be easier to have my cookbook or whatever out of the way while I'm using the Prepdeck. So yeah, I'm hoping this will help cut down on the space that I need when I'm cooking in my very small kitchen, and also that it'll help with not pouring soup all over my phone. I'm not saying that that's happened, but it may have happened. So this is the cutting board, or it's a spare cutting board, and as you can see, it's bendable, so it bends over the Prepdeck, I believe, as like kind of a cover, and it looks very classy. Very, very nice, sort of a marbled texture. It's very lightweight. Looks like it slots in to the Prepdeck, and then comes out again for easy cleaning. So that's pretty cool. Let's open up the Prepdeck itself. Okay, so this is the Prepdeck itself. As you can see, it's a little big. I think it's gonna fit really well in my kitchen though. Ooh. Okay, so this is the other cutting board that comes. As you can see, it just sort of latches right up there. So that way I've got the black one now, so I can match it to my kitchen. Fancy. But here's what it looks like on the inside, and you see they've got all the little containers. Oh, it's just got like little sauce sections, or if I just need to cut up some green onions or something. That's really cool. I like that it has a bunch of different sizes. And I noticed that they all have on them, I don't know if you can see it through the plastic, but they also have measurements. So that's really neat. And then there's all these little cups. Oh, look at how cute they are. but that's for like putting your individual sauces in, and they also, it's kind of hard to see through the plastic, but they also have little measurements on them, which you can see right here. Boop. How cute is that? Oh, it's going to be so much easier for cooking to be able to put multiple tablespoons into a thing at once and not doing it over and over again. I almost always drop something when I have to do that. Okay, so cool. So that's like, this is where you would do your cutting. This is where all of your stuff would be. I know in here, like, you could store knives in here. Oh, you could store knives in here. I think I didn't get the knife thing. I have a nice knife block. I'm happy with that. But yeah, so that's all that. And then, oh, it's all taped together. That's what it is. If you look over here, so I know my hands are a mess. I've just been traveling and it's very dry. Let's peel that tape off, and what? Okay, so then here's a little juicer thing. That's pretty cool. Oh, and this, which I think it's a peeler on this end. And I think this is for like vegetables, for getting the leaves off vegetables. To be honest, I'm still very new to cooking, so I'm sure I'm going to be figuring out how to use these things as I go. But it's cool to have them. Okay, so we got a grater and another grater. This is probably the one I'm going to use the most. And a little mandolin. And, oh, and apparently there's a garlic crusher inside. Inside here. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, look at how cute that is. Aw. Smush. Ow, it's pointy. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, and then see here, you can put your little additional bits, just slide them in. So that's cool. Then it's all self-contained. And it looks like there's extra slots. So there's all this stuff that they send you, but it looks like if you want, you could get more, which is pretty neat. I like that. Boop. And you know, I actually really just enjoy being able to like slide things into stuff. So that's pretty neat. Watch out though, because yeah, that's a sharp blade, and I almost cut myself on it just now because I forgot that. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then that slides in here. Oh, okay, so that obviously doesn't go right there. Figure out, maybe it goes the other way. I don't know, this is gonna take some time. But anyway, this is pretty cool. I like it. I like that it's got all of these different attachments and stuff. And yeah, that's the intro. Tomorrow I'm going to actually try to set it up and maybe even cook with it, and we'll see how that goes. Sorry, just one more additional thing. So this cool thing, if you're not storing your knives under there, look, it's a drawer, and you can put your extra containers into that drawer if you want, or other little appliance things that you might need. So that's pretty cool. All very self-contained. So even though it looks kind of big, like right now, like that looks like that's going to take up a fair amount of counter space, I think I'll actually minimize my counter space by having this. So I'm going to put it in the kitchen and we'll see. Okay, well, I managed to get the Prepdeck into my kitchen. Like, okay, just so that you have an idea, that is all of the counter I have in this apartment, and about half of it is drying dishes. There is not really other space, as you can see, to put a dish dryer. This is stuff that I'm cleaning because the counter is taken up now. But all that said, I actually think that this will work out pretty well. And we ended up, I put the tea kettle and the blender over here, so we have like a little breakfast area, which I think I'm gonna put down some sort of paper or something because it always gets really dirty. But you know what? That's the thing. I wanted to show people, like, this is a real kitchen. Like, you see reviews of these products and you see them in a huge kitchen. This is a real tiny apartment, and I am a real person trying to cook the best I can in this incredibly small apartment. So, you know, I'm gonna try to not be shy about that, and I'm gonna try not to hide the fact that I'm in a small kitchen, or that I don't wear makeup all the time, or brush my hair, apparently. I hope you enjoy. Check out hashtag Kitty Learns to Cook. Yeah, I'll be posting this on my Patreon, and yeah, it'll be on YouTube as well. Thanks for checking this out, and follow me for further adventures with Prepdeck.